No worries.
All right, Mr. Binford is present. Judge, it is our motion to continue. I know it's the county's motion to sentence today. Mr. Binford has brought with him a motion that he has before, or will have before, family court regarding this child, both
Okay.
these children. He has hired Marty Cute on that case, and
Okay.
Marty is supposed to also take this case, but I don't think quite knew that it was on this afternoon.
Okay.
Mr. Binford did lose his job, but he starts at Malone Staffing tomorrow. So he understands that despite the fact that he may have something going on in family court that may resolve a child support issue, he may or may not be, it's essentially a paternity issue. He understands that he is still responsible for the arrearages if and when the family court decides he's no longer responsible from this point forward, but until that time, he's required to pay. But I think the fact that he lost his job caused that issue between last time and this time. But again, he brought his paperwork from Malone Staffing here today to start tomorrow.
Okay. You are, what's your name?
Diego Hall.
Okay.
She's
We went to court for paternity. He said he was not the child's father, and the judge denied that
When was that?
motion. It was about 2 months ago.
2 months ago? Okay. How old, how many children are we talking about?
Off on a form September 2004. The judge told him stating that he was the child's father.
Okay.
in
How
the
old,
judge's
we're talking about one child or two?
One child.
One child.
the child is 13.
He would be 13, 11th of next month.
13. And so you're saying that you all have already gone through family court about this?
Yes,
Months
ma'am.
before,
And the judge
2004.
said he is the father. He was
No,
not.
ma'am.
That was it. He signed off on the paper 10 years ago, September 2004,
Okay.
stating that he was the father, and the judge said that that's it. He was the father. He wasn't dealing with that no more.
Okay. We're supposed to be paying $70 a week. And so we've had one payment this year. You said he lost his job when? Last month?
Last month, I just girl start my loans tomorrow.
Where were you working before
I was
you
doing
lost your job?
contract work,
Where?
working just doing on houses.
Okay. And how long had you been doing that?
So,
How long had you been doing that?
I've been doing it for years.
Years. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So why did you only make one payment then?
Because I lost a job going to court. The guy got rid of me
When was that?
back in July.
Okay. So you were working before July then, right?
I was working and I lost my job when I was going to family court.
In July.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you were working starting in January, right?
Yes, ma'am. Well,
So-
January, I hadn't had a job, then came back and got a job, then lost a job again, and restored a job because it's family court
Okay. When's the last time that you worked?
in July.
And then you lost your job in July.
Yes, ma'am.
So before that, when did you work?
I was working in my loans.
When?
When?
June. Let me see.
Why weren't you making any payments?
I didn't have no money because confusion going on back and forth to family court. That's what the
Did
confusion
you
was.
have any jobs?
I didn't have no jobs between that contract job was under the table, and then the Malone job was on clock.
Whether it was under the table, over the table,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
got fired at one point, whatever. At some
And
period
I
of
was looking
time,
for a job
you
in
were
between.
making money and you weren't making any payments on child support. And that's what I'm trying to ask you is why that wasn't happening.
Because I didn't have no job after I got fired.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
The motion that he handed you for paternity is the motion we already went in front of the judge for.
10 years ago?
No, I think it was just this past
This is
August.
just
Oh,
this
just this
Friday.
past-
This Friday.
That's the motion. We already went in front of the judge for that motion. He told him you are the father. You signed the paper 10 years ago.
He
So
didn't-
we're done, right?
So
Okay.
we're done with that.
So is there still something pending in family court then, Mr.
Yes,
Hill?
ma'am. I'm getting the lawyer, Marty Q's going to represent me in that court. He told me to put that to your attention. And when
Okay.
I get a job, come back and talk to him because I share some other confidential.
Okay, and I don't want to hear anything
Yes,
confidential
ma'am.
that you told him, okay? You have attorney-client privilege. I want you to exercise that
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
So here's the problem we have, Mr. Binford. You said you're supposed to start a job when?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay. And we want you to start that job. Here's the problem that we have. We don't have consistent employment, and we certainly don't have consistent payments. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And all the while, the 13-year-old has to eat and be clothed every day.
Yes, ma'am.
And I understand that you have something, or you believe you have something, again, pending in family court. But as it stands right now, you're ordered to pay $75 a week, or $70, I'm sorry, $70 a week, and that has not happened. And that has not happened for some time. Contest anything you want to do in family court, whatever it is you've got going on, we're going to get some payments over here, okay? And we're going to do that because I'm going to put you in custody via TIA. So we'll put you, you have somewhere to do home incarceration, Miss Rafe?
You have somewhere to do home incarceration. Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to sentence you to 365 days. We're going to put you in the TIA program with those releases. That's going to help you with your resume, help you get a job, help you stay current in what you're supposed to do, and we're going to get some payments going.
Can I
Okay.
say one thing? Mm-hmm. And then when I was in family court, they said they had me paying one payment, then that's why there's confusion on that part as far as.
It's never been zero, so whatever you're confused about, it's never been a zero
They
payment.
said one price in there, and then in here they saying
Right.
something else.
But whatever it was, you weren't paying anything. I would hear you if you said, they told me $100 and I was paying this. You haven't paid anything, so you've never been told it was zero, right? Right?
Right.
Right.
Okay. So I'm telling you now, $70. That's a minimum. Whatever they're telling you over there, that's what they're telling you over there. There's no confusion that you need to be paying something, and there's no confusion you haven't. There's no confusion that you can't give me a correct pay history on what you've been paying or where you've been working or anything else. So we're gonna put you in TIA. We're gonna help you turn it all around so you can get some payments going with this 13-year-old. As of now, he's going to be put into the TIA program. If he's not been making any payments, then he's showing me he doesn't want to take advantage of the TIA program, and you're just serving jail. You're just sitting there.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that, Ms. Hall? All right, Mr. Benford, do you understand what's expected of you?
Yes, ma'am.